Why would you want to figure out the online business if the blueprint is already there? It's that exact question we're going to answer today when I go through how Kenneth Smith went from $0 to $95,000 per month in 90 days. And in full disclosure, the idea of these videos are to demystify businesses so that you can follow it step by step, to show that these mystical beings making $100,000 months aren't that mystical. They're just people like you and me doing the right thing consistently. So what does Kenneth actually do to get this crazy amount of money? Now, what he does is he teaches people how to clear and build credit, as well as how to get access to small loans. Now, later in this video, we're going to go through his actual story, and it's super interesting how he actually got to this point. So you'll want to stay tuned until that point. As at the time of this recording, he's currently making $80,000 per month. So quite a big fall from his $95,000, but I do believe there are people in worse situations than him making $80,000 per month. Okay, so now that's basically what he does in a nutshell. Now let's break it down. We're going to talk about how did he start, the eyeballs, how he actually gets clients in. We're going to talk about the funnel and then the ninja hacks. So basically the ninja hacks that you can apply for yourself. Now, let's start with how did he actually start? So essentially, when he started out, he had a lot of jobs, but he had two issues. Either he always quit them within 30 days or he got fired. And I'm not sure if that resonates with a couple of people, but it does with me. It is damn hard. Jobs just aren't made for everyone. There's nothing wrong inherently with a job, but there are so many people that they're just not employable. They're made to be business people. They are made to be entrepreneurs. So fully get you there, Kenneth. After that, what he wanted to do is he wanted to start a clothing brand. He had a passion, he had an idea to open up his own clothing brand. But what happens a lot when all of us have business ideas, he ran into a problem. You need a hell of a lot of capital to actually start a clothing brand because you need stock, you need a lot of development. So he had a problem he needed to get over. Now, what did he do? He did what a lot of us do. He deep dove into how to get small loans, how to basically get little business loans. And so he found the solution. He spent months trying to figure things out, testing different things, and he finally got a solution. Now, here's the brilliant thing that makes him a bit different than the normal person. He started sharing that information. So basically, all he did is he had a problem, he found a solution, and he started teaching that. He just shared it on social media, so problems that he had and solutions to that problem. And that basically started to grow his social following. And that's all he did. He helped to solve people's problems, one at a time. What he did next was to help his customers even more. He opened up an online community on school.com, and that was January 24. And 3 months later, well, here we are making that video. He grew to $95,000 per month, really helping people in the interest that he has in basically the skill that he developed because of a problem that he had, because of a struggle that he had. So just see how similar this is to a lot of the problems that we have and the opportunities that we have. Now, how did he actually get people into his community, into his ecosystem? So according to Kenneth, he shares on the 4 major platforms: TikTok, YouTube Shorts, IG Shorts, as well as Meta. Now, one interesting thing that he did mention is in 2024, he's going to focus a lot more on YouTube long form. And the reason being, the data is becoming very, very clear that the best prospects are coming from YouTube long form. And that's simply because you basically give them full training. You build a lot more trust over a longer period, so it's easier to convert a person because they already know what you're offering. Next up is going to be, we're going to look at the style of shorts that he actually posts. So if you go through his feeds, he's very focused on report style and small business advice bits. And what does this mean? A lot of the posts that he makes, he really connects to the pain point. It's basically pain point solution, pain point solution. He's not really in your face like a motivational speaker shouting at you at what to do. He connects with the people's problem and then just gives them small pieces of advice that what he would do. And alternatively, what he does is he does post a couple of little business tips, a little nitbit, like little pieces of information, which is also quite nice. So now that we actually know how he gets the attention, how he gets the eyeballs, how does he actually convert this into a paying customer? Now, his funnel is pretty interesting because it's pretty simple, but usually what people do when they're working on school.com is they go straight from content to school the about page because the landing page is already built in there. But what Kenneth decided to do is he basically takes his content, he takes it to his own external landing page, to a webinar where he explains a bit more of exactly what he's going to resolve, and he gives a lot of value. So that's basically a masterclass. And only after that, he takes them to his school landing page. And for those of you who don't know, school.com is incredible in this sense because they keep it simple. This is essentially your landing page, a place to just put a simple video. What are you going to offer them? Exactly the text breakdown, as well as an option to join. School makes it incredibly simple. They build everything in. They give you opportunity to put in your video. So basically, what are you going to teach in your community, as well as a text piece, as well as just giving a very simple option to join today for a low price. So instead of making a very complex funnel and a lot of places where a person can fall out of your funnel, it just focuses everything going straight from content to landing page. So you don't miss people there. It's very simplistic, but it is crazy powerful. And one thing I wanted to draw your attention to is this whole program only costs $49 per month. So just think of how powerful this is, because it's changing so many people's lives. And because it's so affordable, so many people can change their lives without having to pay $1,000, $2,000. And Kenneth is making an absolutely filthy amount of money serving people. So you can see this isn't a very complex setup. You can do this yourself. It's just about getting that consistency in. Okay. Now, what exactly is the Ninja Hacks? What are the things that he attributes his success to? Number one is borrow audiences. Now, what does that mean practically? Whether you jump on a podcast, or even whether that's a small podcast, or maybe you connect with the other influencer to share your audiences. Now, of course, this is usually a quid pro quo. So either you pay to get onto their platform or you share your audience with them. So either way, this is an incredibly powerful way to grow your audience. Number two is consistency. This is one thing we see across the board. Consistency is everything. The reason being, we always see these overnight successes, but what we don't see is the year before, the year of hard work, or maybe the 2 years of hard work before this. And then one day, a video goes viral. You get to connect with someone and everything just explodes. But it's that 1-2 years of patient build-up. Consistency is king. And lastly, the thing that he mentioned that is really one of the big reasons for his success is he believes in launching and then figuring it out. And that's exactly how he built his school community. He launched it and then he figured out how to build it. A lot of people were unhappy with a couple of things and then he fixed it. And then he jumped onto other people's groups and to see how that works, and he fixed it and he improved it. And the reasons for this was, one, when you build the product based on what's in your head, chances are very high that it's going to be a bad product because you're solving your own problem. What you need to do is you need to build it based on feedback. So if you launch and then build it, you're basically going to build a perfect product because you're building it on what the solutions should be. And number two, it's the whole burning the boats metaphor. Because if you start it, then there's no turning back. Then you have to build it and you have to improve it. So that basically forces you into creating a successful product. Yes, you can fail, but the chances are once you're in the situation, you're going to make it work. And that's it. That's essentially how Kenneth went from $0 to $95,000 per month in 90 days. And as you can see, it is very simple. Just do the right thing consistently. So if you want this map, everything is available for free in the description. Just click on the link below and you can get all of this for free. So I hope this video added a lot of value. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And if there's one takeaway, start. Whether that's posting or creating your business, or just start. If you do the right thing consistently, I promise you will not regret it.